The records only occur through the spoken word, under oath or affirmation in open court. That's the only time a record is created, is by viva voce. You can't create, Elvis Presley can't make a record by writing it. He has to sing it.
Right.
Okay,
Exactly.
so you've got to be careful when you use these words, record. Record means verbal.
Right, exactly.
Not paper. Okay,
right.
in the legalese dictionary, the record can mean paper. They can interpret the word record any way they want. They could write in their legalese dictionary record, and they could have a picture next to the record that looks like a freaking unicorn.
Right.
They can make their words for their society, their verbiage, their beliefs, any way they wish to define them. It's their society, it's their rules, it's their verbiage, it's their words. It's their terms of art.
Okay.
And they could define it they could say, when you hear the word record, put the picture of a unicorn in your mind, because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about unicorns.
Right.
So when you go there and you try to argue with them with their terms of art, you look like a moron, because you have no effing clue. Because what you're speaking, you're trying to speak common law, common man terms. You're speaking gibberish to them. They're like, wait a second, a record? Here, this is our definition of record, and they'll open up the book and say, dude, that looks like a unicorn. Well, that's what we call a record. What do you call it? Oh, record, that's ridiculous. Something round and words come off of it? Oh, that's ridiculous. No, records look like unicorns. It's their society, it's their words. Right. So unless you have a license to practice in their society and in their words, you're wasting your time. You're not even close to being able to interpret their stuff. And they're going to cream you.
Right. But that's why you told me to just say that I'm incompetent, because I don't.
That's right. You are not competent. To you, it's pure gibberish. Legalese is pure gibberish.
Right.
To you. Just like when they looked at your stuff, they said, this is pure gibberish. That's right. This is common law gibberish. To a legalese man. That's right. And your legalese shit might be beautiful to an attorney, and beautiful to the Supreme Court, and beautiful to prosecutors and who work for the state. But it's pure gibberish to man. I don't have to answer to any of this crap. This is pure gibberish. I don't see any man or woman I've done wrong. I don't see a signature from a man or a woman.
Right.
This is gibberish.
Now, can you explain a little bit, just elaborate a little bit, Karl, on what, I know they can do different things, but what could be the different outcomes of them actually just not dealing with the claim, like just moving past it?
They'll deal with it. You got to stop. You got to stop saying they're not going to deal with it. They're competent. They know what to do. If you wrote it, look at all the people on my show now who's called up and said, "Call, it worked."
Right. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
You don't hear anybody call up the show and say, "Call, it didn't work."
Right. I know. I totally look.
So the outcome is it's going to work.
Okay. So all I'm saying, bro, Karl, is how right now the way I did it, because I haven't pressed it upon the record. See, that's the thing.
You don't press anything upon the record because nobody fought you into court yet. You have to have your day in court. And when you have your day in court, you make a record. You put yourself a hand on a Bible or you affirm something is true. You don't have to do the oath. You could just do the affirmation if you want. And then you open up your mouth and you utter it. You create the record. Now you tell the other side to create their record. And the other side says, we can't create it.
Right. I understand that. Right. Well, now I'm going back in to see if I can say I already did it, but I haven't done it. But what I'm saying is when I brought the notice into the courthouse and the magistrate looked at it and said it was gibberish, I'm asking you right now, now it's like 5 months later. This is the one that they've been trying to get me to take the cycle back.
Well, like the big thing is all the time, when anybody does anything, you got to move like lightning. If they're filing a complaint against you, to me, I answer it within 3 days. And the only answer I give them is like, I think I see a piece of paper before me. I think I see some writing. I think I see some words. I think I see something that looks like something that I might understand. But the only thing I can truly not understand is I don't see a man or a woman on this paper. I don't see the hand or the proof of a man or a woman exists.
Right.
I don't see it. That's all you have to do. And if you dick around for 3, 4, 5 months and say to them, look, you answered in 3 days, and you tell them in that thing and say, look, you better move your complaint against me, and I mean effing now, or you better drop it, and I mean effing now. And they'll drop it. If you just wait around and wait for them to say, well, let's see if we can come out a new way to come after this guy. Let's wait 4 or 5 months because this guy's lazy and he doesn't decide to move on it. When somebody's telling you you've done wrong, you don't wait 6 months for them to come back and say you did wrong. You attack them immediately. You say, I've done wrong? Really? Where's the claim? Where's the man or woman I've done wrong? Let me talk to them. Let me compensate them. You get on it like lightning.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying, but they would not. All right. Now, in my instance.
Right. You don't wait for them. You don't wait for them to decide when they're damn good and ready to move their complaint against you. You tell them, look, if you don't clear up my good name, my good word, and I mean like effing now, I'm going to take your ass to court, and you will clear my good name. You don't let that shit dangle over your head for months or years at a time. And I don't care what any of these other people say and say, oh, well, look, they just do that to create warrants. They just do that to use your name. They just do that to create paperwork in the court so they could make money. I don't care about any of that crap. The only thing I care about is clearing my good name. And I'm going to move like lightning.
All right. So
and that's
now,
what you do.
Right,
you don't wait for them to move. You have to move.